Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and much will depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption, like and share videos. Today is Wednesday, the 31st day of January 2024. I bring you news update. Nigeria is an outlaw nation and a threat to international peace and security. Expel them from the Committee of Civilized Nations. Busfen begs the international community. Yes. The Busfen International Council to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Onyendu Kano, yes, who has been in illegal detention for getting to 3 years now. Yes, Busfen petitioned the United Nations, European Union, the Commonwealth and African Union, seeking the suspension of Nigeria from the Committee of Civilized Nations. Yes, that's Busfen. The letter was directed to Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General of United Nations, Ursula Gertrude von der Leyen, President, European Commission, King Charles III, Head of the Commonwealth, and Azoli Asomai, the Chairperson of African Union. Yes. Now, the petition titled Nigeria's Incorrigible Lawlessness, Suspension or Expulsion from International Bodies. Busfen, who is a US-based international lawyer, wrote, quote, I'm writing as International Counsel for Mazi Kano. He is currently arbitrarily detained in a Nigerian dungeon, in precarious health and denied access to necessary medical care. The United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention declared on July 20, 2022 that Mr. Kano's detention was in violation of 16 Jos Gogens International Human Rights Covenants. It ordered his immediate and unconditional release and reparations. Nigeria has sneered at and disrespected the working group's order for more than 18 months. On October 1, 2020, 5 United Nations human rights experts lettered Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari protesting the summary listing of indigenous people of Biafra, that's Ipob, as a terrorist organization. Its consensus leader is Mr. Kano. President Buhari was called on to reconsider the listing, in part because peaceful advocacy for an independent Biafra is protected speech under international law. President Buhari ignored the letter. Nigeria, uniquely in the world, has banned Ipob as a terrorist organization despite its furious lobbying. On November 10, 1995, Nigeria hanged Nobel Prize nominee Ken Saro-Wiwa despite pleas from multiple foreign governments and human rights groups. The current Nigerian constitution was drafted in secrecy by a military dictator and has never been approved by the people of Nigeria, and in a referendum or otherwise it commands no legal standing. Nigeria has never prosecuted any person for murdering a Biafran during its 64 years of existence since independence in 1960. In the eyes of Nigeria, Biafrans are subhuman who may be killed or plundered with impunity. Nigeria intentionally starved millions of civilians during the 1967 to 1970 Biafran Civil War, a war crime. On December 15, 2023, the Supreme Court of Nigeria gave the green light to the prosecution of evidence-free charges against Mr. Kano, despite acknowledging that the criminal case had been born of Nigeria's kidnapping and extraordinary rendition of the defendant from Kenya in June 2021, in violation of just cogence principles of international law, and the Nigerian government's attempted assassination of Mr. Kano in September 2017. The Supreme Court of Nigeria held that the Nigerian government's criminality can operate as a profit center or mafia without interference by Nigerian courts, and that Nigeria can kidnap and subject to extraordinary rendition any person in any country in the world without worrying about criminal prosecution in Nigeria courts. No country in the world is safe from Nigeria's trademark lawlessness. It is a threat to international peace and security under the United Nations Charter by any yardstick. No Nigerian official has been either arrested or charged for Nigeria's crimes against Mr. Kanu. None ever will absent international sanctions. I note that the United Nations suspended South Africa for its policy of apartheid in 1974. The African Union suspended Sudan in 2021 over a military coup. The Commonwealth suspended Nigeria in 1995 over the hanging of Ken Saro-Wiwa. End of quote. Now, this is the statement of, or the letter or petition by Bruce Fein to the international community. He said, "Wake up, Nigeria is an outlaw nation." Yes, he told the international community, wake up, Nigeria is an outlaw nation. So, Bruce Fein called on the international community to suspend Nigeria, sanction them for the crime against humanity. Yes, they give instances of similar situations and the decisions the international community took during the period. Yes, you mentioned the Ken Saro-Wiwa, even the South Africa, the apartheid regime, and all the rest of them. So, in the case of Mazi Kanu, said Nigeria as a nation or a country has done worse things than those countries that were suspended during the time of, during the periods he mentioned. So what are we talking about? When Buhari said, they could have assassinated the leader of the Ipob, it shows that there was no intention of fair trial or hearing in the case of Mazi Kanu. After all, they wanted to do a secret trial. Yes, they wanted to try Mazi Kanu secretly before, it was there was a uproar, hues and cries, both local and international, saying no, it must be, regular trial. The trial must be public. Yes, they wanted secret trial, Buhari's regime, secret trial, so that they will just do their mago and do whatever they like. Yes, maybe just to hang him, like Ken Saro-Wiwa. Yes. So, but it was rejected and opposed vehemently by Biafrans and the international community, people of goodwill, I tell you. So, that is it. So, they never meant well for Mazi Kanu. No opportunity for fair trial or fair hearing. They just want to, bulldoze their way and do it the way they like to bury justice. But they are unsuccessful. It's impossible to bury justice in the case of Mazi Kanu. As simple as that. And so, Good Friend is saying, suspend this country, said lawless nation. The directive or the advice of the United Nations on arbitrary detention and human rights have not been taken or implemented by the Nigerian government. So what am I talking about? They disobey international treaties and protocols and even conventions. So it's time to suspend them. That's what Bruce Fein is saying. Telling the United Nations, the Commonwealth of Nations, the European Union,